Welcome to the video. I'm back with some more boxing from across the world. Andre Ward and Alexander Brand will be fighting on August 6th. Oracle Arena, Oakland, California. Alexander Brand is 25-1. He has 19 KOs. His KO percentage is 75%. He's ranked 26th in the world. He's pretty good. He's 5'10.5", about 5'11". His reach is 71.5. He's a good fighter. He's an aggressive fighter with a lot of power. His last opponent was an undefeated fighter who suffered his first loss by the hands of Alexander Brand. The gentleman was 16-0. His last name was Bektarmirov. Pretty good fighter. Brand is a guy that brings a lot of power and knows how to get to his opponent. He knows how to gauge the range, lands his punches. Brand will go to the body, and this will be something that Andre Ward will have to deal with. Brand going up top and going to the body and being able to land heavy shots. His last few victories, one was Bektarmirov, also Bernard Donfok, Ray Riccio, Wilmer Magi, but he also has some good guys like Jorge Rodriguez Oliveira, William Gare. He fought some good guys. He fought some good guys in his record. And Gonzaga is another one. And Brand is a seasoned fighter. He's a complete fighter. His opponent, Andre Ward. Andre S.O.G. Ward. He is 6 feet, 29-0, 15 KOs. His KO percentage is 52. He's ranked number 3 in the world, number 1 in America. His last opponent he fought was Sullivan Barrera, who was also undefeated. He was 17-0. And Andre Ward defeated him by unanimous decision. Before that, it was Paul Smith and Edwin Rodriguez, Chad Dawson, Carl Froch, Arthur Abraham, Sakio Bika, Mikkel Kessler, Alan Green. This is a very wonderful record. It's a superb record. And it's impeccable because he's undefeated. Andre Ward has showed the world that he is a multi-division threat, and he will continue doing that. And Brand is powerful. He also brings a lot of power to the table. Andre Ward has taken away everybody's power in all these fights. He did it to Barrera. He nullified Paul Smith, where Paul Smith had to throw in the towel. His opponent had to throw in the towel. When he fought Barrera, Barrera was down in the 3rd round. Edwin Rodriguez was destroyed by Andre Ward. Chad Dawson was down, I think, in the 2nd or the 1st round. Ward parried to the body with the left hand and then came up top with the left hook, which brought Chad Dawson down. Carl Froch was defeated by Andre Ward. So was Arthur Abraham, and they were defeated by unanimous decision. Okay, Chad Dawson was defeated by TKO. And if you see the trend that Andre Ward is setting in this era of his career, he set this trend actually before he took a break. And this trend that he set is like this. Chad Dawson, he defeated by TKO. Edwin Rodriguez was unanimous decision. Paul Smith was TKO. Sullivan Barrera was unanimous decision. This is the trend. This is what he's doing now. He's making sure that he gets these TKO victories. And Alexander Brand will be TKO. Alexander Brand will be TKO. Brand's best asset is his power. Yes, he can cut the ring. Yes, he moves forward. Yes, he goes to the body. And Andre Ward is aware of this. Alexander Brand's camp will be aware of Andre Ward's abilities and will have something to counter that. But the ability that Andre Ward has to take away all your weapons and leave you to fight him with one weapon. Maybe you won't even have that. Maybe he'll take away, you'll have nothing. And that's the puzzle or the question or the riddle when it comes to Andre Ward. What are you going to do? Or what do you have when it takes away your best asset? Do you have other things in your arsenal that you'll be able to utilize against Andre Ward, who's a great conductor, a great operator in the ring? Ward, I've noticed his stamina is exquisite. His stamina is amazing. And that's one of his biggest assets, which a lot of people don't see. Is not just his power, his speed, his intelligence. Yes, his intelligence, I mean, of course, is probably his biggest asset. But one of the things that I love the most is his stamina. His stamina is superb. His stamina is what a lot of people underestimate. And he can raise his level and lower his level at any time. And I've seen Andre Ward raise his level just for one punch and then calm back down. And Barrera was hit with that punch, I believe, in the third round, which is that, that strike, that counter-strike ability that Andre Ward possesses. Same thing with Chad Dawson. Chad Dawson was down in the early rounds against him with that counter-strike ability. This is Andre Ward has an offensive defensive ability where his offense is defense and his defense can be offense. Okay, this is how amazing of a fighter he is. This is how the fight's gonna go. Now it's down to prediction. The first round is gonna go like this. First round, we're gonna come into the first round. Brandon and Ward will fill each other out. It's going to be explosive because Brandon will come in. He will come in and he will test Ward in the early rounds. That's a lot of guys probably will not be expecting that. However, that's what's going to happen. Alexander Brand's going to come in and test Ward in the early rounds, and Ward's going to pass those tests. But Brand's going to be a good, a good teacher, not a good teacher, but a good test giver, because he's going to come in and he's going to trust me. Brand knows what time it is. This is his opportunity, and he's going to come. That's why they picked him. That's why they picked him to fight, because they know he's going to come in for that opportunity. The first 3 rounds, it's going to be similar where, like maybe Postol and Crawford, they're going to fill each other out. But once that 4th and 5th round comes in, once Ward nullifies Alexander Brand's power, once he starts to, show great lateral movement, and Brand will try to keep up with him, Brand can cut the ring. Brand will show some... Brand in the beginning will show some from like, wow, you guys be like, wow, this guy wasn't too bad, However, the stamina that Andre Ward possesses, his intelligence, and how to utilize his power, his stamina, his strength, his quickness, his speed, his accuracy, to put those abilities, his agility, to put those two together. And then one thing with dexterity is a lot for one man to have, and that's what Andre Ward possesses that a lot of people don't possess. So when we get into the 4th and 5th round, into the 6th round, I believe a knockdown will occur. I believe a knockdown will occur in the 6th round. And as we continue, and the knockdown will occur not because of Andre Ward looking for anything like that, but because Brand is coming in, and Brand's going to be landing. Don't get me wrong, I believe Brand's going to land. Brand's going to be landing, but as he's trying to land, Ward will counter. And even if he doesn't do that in the later rounds, if he's tired in those later rounds, Ward will be the predator. He will be the aggressor. He will be attacking Alexander Brand, because in the later rounds, Ward will come after his opponent, and he stays in the pocket. And in the 6th and 7th round, he's going to stay in the pocket. I believe a knockdown will occur in the 6th and 7th round, most likely the 7th round, and into the 8th round. The 8th round will be the deciding round, which will, I believe, the 8th round, but we'll say 9th. But I really want to say the 8th round. It's just that some people watch this and they they bet off of this, and I don't want to say, the 8th round, and then it's like it doesn't happen, it happens in the 9th, and I believe it's going to be something that happens in the 9th, but the 8th round, oh man, I would love for it to happen in the 8th round, but there will be a knockdown between the 7th and 8th, 9th round, KO, TKO victory, Ward. I mean, if it's not a knockout, the referee's going to stop it. It's going to be too much. Ward's power gets stronger, especially as the person tires down, and Ward doesn't. So his power just gets stronger as the rounds excel, Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this prediction video? Do you believe that Andre Ward will defeat Alexander Brand in 9 rounds? Or do you believe that Brand will come out on top somehow? Would it be less rounds? Will it be by KO, TKO, unanimous decision? Until next time, thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I give it to Andre Ward in the 9th by TKO. Thank you for watching.